don't come and bring no ties up to me, man. I can't give you blessings. That's only the Most High that can bless you.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32. But call to remembrance of former days.
Calls to remembrance the days of old, man. The ancient days. The days of old.
In which, after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction.
In which, after ye were enlightened, after you came into this truth, you endured a great fight of affliction, man.
Partly, which ye were made of occasion stock, both by reproaches and afflictions.
And that's what we are, man. We're engaging stock to all these people. We're engaging stock to these people walking and driving around, man. That's all they do is drive by and stare at us instead of trying to open their ears and listen to what the fuck we're saying. Listen to the warning that we're giving out.
And partly, while ye became companions of them that were so used. For ye had compassion of me and my body, took joyful the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance.
That's right. So we don't treasure the things that's upon this earth, man. When we go through afflictions, when we lose things on this earth, we don't stress about it too much, man, because we know we have greater treasures in the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom to come, man. We know we got greater treasures stored up for us. That's because right now, man, we're trying our best to deposit what we can in the bank, man, in the spiritual bank. That way, when the time comes, man, spiritual blessings can overflow.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents.
So it's going back to the story of Moses. It said by faith when he was born, he was hid 3 months. Well,
because they saw he was a proper child.
that's right. Because the decree went out from Pharaoh to slaughter to slaughter every male child because Israel was growing great in numbers. But you know, strength is in numbers, man, according to the world's philosophy. But we know strength is in Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right. And they were not afraid of the king's commandment.
That's right.
By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
That's right.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High.
So it said by faith, Moses refused to be called Pharaoh's daughter and choose to suffer the afflictions of his people, that his people was going through. Because Moses was treated as Pharaoh's daughter, Salak. As Pharaoh's son, Moses was treated as Pharaoh's daughter's son, and basically he was brought above the rest of Israel. But he chose to forsake that title, being one of his brethren that was being persecuted by another Egyptian, and he chose to drop down to the level that the Israelites were going, and to go to the persecution they were going through. And he did that through faith. Yeah.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
And that's what we choose to do. We choose to serve the affliction of people of the Lord than to choose to enjoy all this bullshit for which is really going to be around for a short time, man. This shit is about to vanish away very quickly. Once this dollar collapses, all hell is going to break loose on this land, man. So we rather go through the affliction now instead of having to go through the affliction while you dumbass niggas is out here going through it, man.
Right. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. Look unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
So Yahushua is the author and finisher of our faith. It says, look unto him, meaning use him for an example. Go ahead.
Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross.
He endured the cross, man. And along with that cross came torturing and beating, and being mocked, and being spit upon. Go ahead.
Despising his shame, and is set down
For one, because he had to fulfill the prophecy, man. He had to die for the elect, namely in the nation of Israel, so that we may be adopted back, you know, and to also rise into power and sit on the right hand of Yahweh, the Most High.
For consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied, lest ye be wearied and faint in your mind.
Hey, so it says, consider Yahweh Shai for an example. Take him for an example whenever we think that we're tired of these afflictions that we're going through, man. Whenever we think that we're tired of going through the tribulation, man, of not being able to pay your rent, worrying about where your next meal is coming from, worrying about these concentration camps, man, take him for an example, who went through it when he didn't even have to.
Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin.
So it says we have not yet resisted unto blood. Meaning we have not yet been put to the final test of this, man. They haven't threatened us with death. So we have not yet resisted unto blood.
And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children.
That's right.
My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord.
So it says, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord. How's the Lord going to chastise us, man? He's going to put us through all these fiery afflictions, man, right now, so we can be tried and found perfect and worthy for the next kingdom to come. While all you dumbass niggas out here is trying to enjoy this society, trying to be prosperous in this white man's rulership, man.
Right.
When this white man don't give a fuck about you, man. But you niggas want to make it in this white man's world, go to this white man's college when this white man had you in slavery. They taught you lies all your damn life. Go ahead.
Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
So nor faint when we're rebuked of the Lord, man. So whatever chastening we're going through right now through the Most High, we're going to take it like men. We're going to endure like hard soldiers.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. Just like if you got a kid, man, you love your kid and your kid fuck up, you're going to whoop your kid's ass, man. You're going to correct him so that he won't make that mistake again.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Every man that he chooses to wake up to this truth and to come into the fold, he's going to scourge and he's going to chastise, man. It's part of the correction, man. It's part of making us perfect.
If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealing with you as with sons.
If we endure chastening, the Lord deals with us as with sons, man. He deals with us on the father to son relationship.
For what son is he whom the father chasteneth not?
So what son are you who your father don't even correct, man? If your father don't correct you, then your father don't give a shit about you.
I was about to say, we just brought out the scriptures. He said, your servant is not the servant is not better than the Lord.
The servant is no greater than the master.
No better than the Lord. So if he had to go through it, and that means that you gotta go through it. So if the Lord put his only begotten son through it, he damn sure gonna put you through it, man.
Basically, if the Lord put his only begotten, the son that he chose through affliction and persecution, of course he's going to put the adopted one into affliction and persecution.
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons?
Hey, so if you don't get chastised, man, and you so-called in his truth, then you must be a bastard, man. You must be a bastard. You must not be a son of the Most High. Because the Most High corrects his children, man. The Most High sets his children straight, man, so we can be found perfect. All right, do that.
4, verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure
watch now in all things. We know what's going on. Be circumspect. Watch what's going on around you. And do what?
And endure affliction.
And endure afflictions, man. What?
Do the work of an evangelist.
Do the work of an evangelist, man. Get out and do the work, man. Get out on the highways and byways, in the hedges, man, in the gaps, and fill up the breaches, man. Bid as many compel as many as ye can find to come in, so the Lord's house can be full, man.
Make for proof of thy ministry.
Right.
For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
Right.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course.
So he said he fought the good fight, he finished his course, man. That means he's about ready to die, man. That means this work ain't finished until we either dead or this country gets destroyed, man. You ain't gonna stop seeing us out here on these street corners cussing you dumbass niggas out, man. Cussing you dumbass Latinos out, man. Cussing this dumbass white man out until this country gets destroyed, man, or until we die.
I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness.
And what's one way you keep the faith, man? By doing the work. By getting out here on these highways and byways, man. That's showing faith. Also by trying to keep the laws to the best of your ability. That's also showing faith, man.
Which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day.
Right.
And not to me only, but to all them also that love his appearing.
So it said we're going to get a crown of life. Not only to him, but to all of us who love, basically who's waiting diligently for his second coming, man. Who's keeping their garment on.
Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men.
Hey, so it says,
and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men.
So the things we learn, man, this truth, this doctrine that we learn, we're supposed to commit to other men so they can get out here and teach, man, and do the same thing that we're doing, man. Because the more, basically, man, once the elect gets sealed, this country is going to be destroyed, man. So we should be out here as much as we can to the best of our ability, trying to wake up the elect so we can hurry up and get up out this wicked nation, man. So this country can hurry up and get destroyed and we can put all the rest of these nations into slavery, man. And rebuild the kingdom and build up the kingdom of heaven and be in eternal rulership.
Who shall be able to teach others also?
Who shall be able to teach others also?
Thou therefore endure hardness.
Thou therefore endure hardness. Endure difficulty, man.
As a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach.
As a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, man. A good soldier. When he's in war, man, and he's wounded on the battlefield, he don't stop warring, man. He don't stop shooting at the enemy. He keeps jumping until he's dead, man.
No man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life.
Hey, no man that warreth, basically saying, man, no man that goes to war cares about this bullshit of this life, man. Because you can't, man. You ain't gonna be, for one, your mind's not gonna be in the war. You're gonna get killed anyway, man. Because your mind's too busy worried about your wife at home. Who she fucking? Why you over here across seas, man, at war? The same thing with this truth, man. This is a spiritual warfare. We're not concerned about the other bullshit that's going on back in the life, man. We hate father, mother, son, wife, brother, and sister, all for the name of Yahushua, man. And that hate means to disregard. We disregard all when it comes to the ministry, man. When it comes to doing this work, everything else gets gets pushed to the back, man. The work gets pushed to the forefront.
That he may please